What is going on, guys? My name's the Benster and welcome to another Garry's Mod Tool tutorial. And this one we're going to be looking at the wheel tool, which is the last one in the construction tab, which is good. So for the wheel tool, it's very simple. You need a base for your vehicle, obviously, so let's just get one of these, because this will work just fine. We'll lift it up a bit so we can work on it. So the first things you've got for this one are your forwards and backwards. I have these as numpad 8 and 5, so they're well out of the way. They're not the same keybinds as anything else in Garry's Mod, so it's a good one to have. You've got all different types of wheel to use for this, literally loads, like hundreds of wheels. I'm going to use some nice funky looking ones. I think I'm going to use these red ones because these look quite cool. You've got 3 slider bars here. Force limit I always leave on 0, because with everything else, when you have that up, it breaks eventually, but I just keep it on 0 so it never breaks. Torque is how fast your wheels turn, so you want this on about average. If your vehicle is incredibly heavy though, you want this quite high so it'll actually turn and actually move your vehicle at a reasonable speed. And your friction is just how quickly they slow down. I usually have this on about 5, which seems to work okay because they slow down sort of naturally. But obviously you can press 5 to brake in effect as well. You've got don't collide with attached objects, so this means if you sort of weld it to something, it'll no collide effectively. And you can have it on toggle as well, so you'll press 8 to start and 8 to stop it, or just hold 8. But I'm going to have it on hold because that feels more natural for a car. So what we're going to do is get our tool gun up and we're going to start putting these wheels on. So we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one here, then we're going to go on the other side, we're going to put one there, and we're going to put one there. But as you can see, when you press E, if you keep your tool gun out, but when you press E, or whatever your use key is set as on the wheel, it changes the direction that the wheels turn. So you want all these facing the right direction. So we want ours to go forwards this way, so we need our wheels to turn that way. You see? We'll check this one. See? Now that one's going the right way. These ones won't be because they're on the opposite side, so you have to always check these. So now if I press E once, they're now turning the right way. If I press E on this one once, it's now turning the right way. So all these wheels are now turning the correct way. So if I drop this down and I press 8, then our vehicle will roll away nicely, and I hold 5 and it stops nicely. But if you don't do it, if you don't press E on your wheel, when you first make your car, it'll do this and it just won't go anywhere. It might just start spinning on the spot, is the most likely thing it'll do. So that's when you know something's wrong. So just lift up your build, get your tool gun and press E on all of them, make sure they're all going the right direction, and then once they are, away you go. And that's the basics of the wheel. It's another very useful one to have in Garry's Mod, and a good one to know how to use, but again, very simple. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah.